Hey y'all, hope you're doing well. I'm good in three quarters. So, little update. I promised Gulia and she didn't get it. I was supposed to do an update 2 days ago, but I forgot, got busy and some other stuff, and so I apologize. So, here's your video. Um, so, the last time that we talked, we were talking about the transmission and having to have it looked at again because the motorhome was still messing up and doing stuff that it shouldn't be doing. And we went through 4 different shops that were affiliated with the original shop that did the rebuild, and it was back and forth. It was motor, then it was no, it's transmission for another shop. Oh, the other shop is motor. Oh no, the other shop is transmission. So the last shop that we took it to, they didn't want to touch it. They were just like, we're not doing it. We don't have the ability, blah blah blah. So they just didn't want to do it. So I went and picked it up, and somebody suggested to take it to a particular shop in Plant City, and so that's what I did. I took it to them. I said, look, it's doing this thing. It's doing it right now. They got in the motorhome with me. We drove. They saw what it was doing. They brought it back. They pulled a bunch of codes out of it, and the guy did some research, and I left it there. He called me a little while later and said, it's the fuel pump. And I was like, right, okay, fine, whatever. It's the fuel pump. Just replace it, and we'll see. So a couple days went by. They had to get the part, and he called me and he said, it's done. I've test driven it a couple times. I'm not getting it to do what it was doing before. So you're good to go. So of course I'm saying, no, this is not true. This is not how it's going to happen. So I went, got there, told him, I said, hey, I want to test drive it. He goes, no problem. Just take it, come back whenever you're satisfied, and you can pay me then. So I said, okay, because shops normally are like, where's my money? Right up front, right? So he didn't want his money up front. He just said, go test drive it and let me know. So I had it out for about 2 hours and could not get it to do what it was doing before. So he was right. It was a fuel pump. So it had nothing to do with the transmission, nothing to do with the motor. It was all the way in the back. They had to drop the fuel tank out. It was a full tank. It holds 75 gallons, so that's a lot of gas. They had to drop the tank to replace the fuel pump, and that fixed it. So we have been staying at my mom's house since we got back, of course. So we were back, I think, maybe a month and a half total, maybe a month, since we had the transmission rebuilt. And I don't know, are we still there? I don't think we're still there. We're not still there. We are in Georgia. We are staying at our first Harvest Host, and it is a place called Tiny Acres Farms. It's super cute. This is the field across the street, the road, the dirt road right here. This is all dirt. And it's cute. There's miniature horses and pigs and big horses and all kinds of other animals, and it's super cute. I really am hoping that I can show you guys some of that here in another video. Maybe I'll do a second video for that, because I haven't done any editing yet and I don't know how to do all that, so I gotta learn. I don't know. But so we've been on the road. Today's day 3. We just stayed the past couple days in Jacksonville at a nice little park, a campground called Hannah Park, or Hannah Abbey Park, something like that. It's right outside of Jacksonville. It's right on the coast almost. We're literally almost on the beach. It was probably like, I don't know, 1,000 feet away maybe. But basically we were inside of the campgrounds. It was just trees everywhere. It was a forest, basically. You drive in, all the spots are under trees, so there's just canopy is just totally covering you, so you don't get full sun. It doesn't get so hot. And then while we were there, we saw one of my friends, Leanne. Hey girl, hey. And her other half, and we went to dinner at this place called the Sand Dollar It was super good. It was right on the inlet from the Atlantic Ocean. And so we sat on the water, had some drinks, super nice, very nice. It was a great time. It's the first time I met her other half, and super amazing people, like super amazing food, super amazing drinks, just living the life. It feels nice to actually be out doing stuff instead of stuck in a driveway. So that was our first adventure, and Leanne, thank you for taking us out into the sticks and almost getting us shot by trespassing on all those different places. No, I'm just kidding. We weren't trespassing at all, no. She's looking at some properties and stuff up in North Florida, so we went and looked at some of those, and so that was a fun adventure that we had yesterday. And Jared and I both were on a car ferry for the very first time. So we never done that. Where we were staying, it's just across the inlet to the restaurant that we went to eat at last night. And so we drove up to the water's edge basically and drove onto the boat and then hopped across the channel and drove off the other side. It was strange. It was fun. It was nice. A little weird being on a boat with your car. Like, they're not supposed to go on the water, so it's just a little bit scary, but it was fun. It was a good adventure. And then, sorry, I keep looking down because I have notes. Because if I don't, I'll just ramble. So tomorrow we are going to another Harvest Host. It's an alpaca farm, and I'm excited about that because I crochet and knit, and I saw on their website where they had pictures of yarn, and so I'm excited. I'm hoping that they have some yarn to buy because, I mean, you go visit the alpacas, you pet the alpacas, and then now you buy the yarn, and then you make something out of the alpacas that you were petting. No brainer. Anyway, so that was the update. We're on the road. I didn't want to jinx it by posting something too early or too quick. And yeah, we're super excited and we're happy to have you guys along for the adventure. Make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the little bell icon so that you get notifications when we post new videos. All right. We love you. Bye.